Cheers.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob.
And I'm LorriMarie Jenkins.
And we are artists who live in Costa Rica.
Wow, we
Welcome.
got it right. Got it right the first time.
Got it right the first 50th time.
Welcome.
Welcome to our casa.
Yes, absolutely. And
Oh my gosh.
happy birthday to
to
us. Happy birthday to us.
Our channel.
Happy birthday,
dear.
Oh, dear
Us.
us. Happy birthday to us.
Feliz cumpleaños.
See.
So today is 2 years from the creation of this channel. Rob and LorriMarie Move to Costa Rica.
How about that?
2 years ago
Oh my
we did
goodness.
our first videos.
Wow! In the
So-
kitchen of the house in
Uh-huh.
Vallejo,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, we were in California and we had made the decision to move to Costa Rica 2 years ago.
And we decided to drag you along with us. And we still insist on dragging you along.
And you came. And you're still here.
Oh my gosh.
And we live in Costa Rica.
Yeah, and
Wow.
you know, Rob's like, well, why are we making these videos? And it's fun to drag you along. It is. So it gives us an opportunity once a week to look at some highlights of our life during the week as well. So,
Yeah.
which is really, really fun, I think.
Mm-hmm. There's times where it seems like not a lot changes, and yet we have so many little snippets of video this week just of wildlife. Plants and animals and stuff we've done and seen just around here. It's absolutely amazing.
It hasn't been a big do week.
Right.
It's been a big bee week. Well, B-E-E and also B-E, which
Yes,
is
there
true.
there are bees all over the place. Yes.
We have bees on our hummingbird feeders.
Yes,
It's
yes.
much better today, so hopefully they've come and gone, but they were
They all-
bothering the hummingbirds.
They all drowned. The bees.
They did. We've got quite a few.
We have bee-proof hummingbird feeders. They're not bee-proof.
No, they're not.
The bees in Costa Rica are much smaller than American honeybees, and so these little bees, they can easily
They
get
just
into the hummingbird
they're like,
feeders.
oh, wow!
Hey, sugar water.
And they go right in. And so let's jump ahead and. Are you done talking about birthday? Because I want to talk
Yeah,
about
go
that.
for it.
All right. So we were down in the orchard. Oh, I forgot my earrings.
Are we starting over?
No, we won't start over, but I'll be right back.
She normally has her earrings. All right.
All right. Talk if you want.
There
Tell
you
me
go.
about your hummingbird.
About what?
The hummingbird nest.
So we have showed you guys videos of, we have 2 hummingbird nests. We're pretty sure one is dormant, but one is active. And so it's down in our cacao tree. It's a very difficult spot to see into the nest, which is great, safe for them. And so today I very delicately pulled the branch down so I could peer into that without touching them or being too close to them. And we have 2 baby hummingbirds hatched and living in this tiny, tiny little nest. And they are just these little fuzzy, tiny, tiny brown things, and they're set next to each other, head to tail. And the nest is like, this big around, this tiny little thing. And so we're gonna do our best to stay away from there so we don't bother Mama, and Mama can feed them and keep them warm or cold or whatever.
Right, exactly. I wonder what it is.
Yep.
But we'll try and get little snippets of them as they start to peek over the nest.
Yes.
Because they will. They'll have their little beaks peek over the nest as
Yeah.
they get a little bit bigger, so that'll be fun.
So amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Yeah, a lot of birds this week,
Yes.
and had an amazing Monday monkey troop come through. Got a little bit of video of that. You've seen that before on our channel, but it's just amazing every time. It's great. These guys were really rambunctious. They were zipping through the trees and the bamboo. It was a fun morning.
Yep.
Fun morning to watch.
Yep, and then Monday afternoon, my Spanish teacher, Laura, brought the bus up to Platanillo, and I cut her hair Now her hair was down past her
gosh.
waist.
Yeah.
And
just imagine.
yeah, probably right at her waist.
Right.
Is probably the truth.
And
we did a little pixie cut on her.
shorter than a pixie cut.
Yeah, really, really
Yeah,
short.
I guess it is.
Yeah,
That's great.
So that was very fun. And then she and I played on the table with watercolor paints and gouache and things like that. Paints that she's not familiar with so much. And so that was really fun. Really, really fun to play on the table with her. And so she spent the night, and the next day when I went to my class in Dominical, I took her back home. So that was really fun, because she was here she had lunch and dinner and breakfast? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, lunch, dinner and breakfast, so that was really fun to
Yeah,
have her here.
super good people. Very nice.
Yeah, she walked with me down to the river.
Oh my gosh.
And that's a hike.
That is a hike, yeah.
And she did it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anything else?
That was good. No, just it's been a good week. I've been in my studio almost every day. Still building a bed. It is not the fastest thing. It's a large creation. I build things pretty sturdy and much lighter than I used to. I used to be so heavy. But yeah, that's been going well. Doing a few odds and ends around the place, planting plants and all that. But yeah, not overly exciting.
It's been interesting because, Rob has been building furniture for years and also working full time. So it's a different experience now to be in the studio. Because it used to be, okay, I'll get up 20 minutes early before work and I'll paint a coat of varnish on, and then when I come home from work it'll be dry, and then the next step can happen. Well, we don't have that now. It's like, okay, I'm going to go out and paint a coat of varnish and wait for it to dry.
Yeah, and it will dry fast here.
So it's different.
Definitely different, yeah, because I'm still in the constructing my studio phase. So I don't have a lot of work spaces. I don't have a lot of work tables. And since I'm varnishing inside the studio, I can't use my saws. I can't have sawdust blowing around while this is happening. So there's other small things that I could probably do, but I don't have the space to do the small things yet. So it's fun. It's fun creating, and every studio that I've had has been a little bit different. Some bigger, some smaller, and I just, make use of the space. So it's a fun learning experience.
So I twisted my knee a little bit on a run, so I have been either resting my leg or walking. And I went to the Farmacia today and told them that it feels like it's sciatica. It starts, down below the knee, and then it goes up into my bottom. At my buttocks. So we went into a Farmacia today. Farmacia, that's better. Farmacia today, and I hiked up my dress. We have a little room. It's an injection room, right?
It is.
The room of injections.
Yes, cuarto de inyecciones.
The room of injections. Went in there, hiked my dress up. Exposed one cheek, exposed the other cheek. I got an injection in both cheeks, an anti-inflammatory in one cheek and B12 in the other. And
Complex B.
Complex B. That was the ouchie one.
Bunch of B's. And so just to remind you guys, every pharmacy in Costa Rica has a doctor. So this isn't just a pharmacist, this is an actual doctor.
Right.
So these doctors can prescribe medicines. If you needed something strong like a narcotic or something like that, you wouldn't have to go to a doctor first. Most other things you can just get over the counter, but it's great that they have a doctor. So this is an actual licensed MD who was doing the injections for LorriMarie in the pharmacy.
In the pharmacy.
Yes, and not just some CVS employee,
right?
With a 2 liter of Coke and a injection.
Can I have a Coke with that?
You want fries with that?
Oh my goodness. So that was an experience.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm looking forward to having less pain in that leg. But anyway, it was an experience. It was an adventure to.
And we took her laptop in to our computer guy in Uvita, and hopefully we have better luck with that than we did with mine.
Yeah, hopefully it just needs a deep cleaning. That would be really,
that'd be
really
great.
nice.
Yeah. So, one thing that I'm doing is I'm making a little charging station for our dry room, so we can keep all of our electronics and plug in things there.
Yeah.
Because it's a big difference between the rainy season and the dry season, as far as how much moisture is in the air. I notice it with my wood for carpentry. It's like, wow, this is so much more damp than it was 2 months ago when it wasn't that rainy. And so, yeah, in the air there's a fair deal more moisture. And September has been a really rainy month.
Absolutely.
We had a huge rain. Was it yesterday? Yesterday,
the
the day
day
before,
before.
like 6 hours straight rain.
Yeah.
And maybe not as torrential as last year, but the rain that we need. And so we got some trees down in places and just sloggy roads.
Yes, that is true.
But yeah, it's great for all the plants that we've planted that everybody else has. So good stuff there.
All right. I think our veggie of the week is going to be the chayote, because I prepared that.
Yes,
like I told you I would. So,
Chayote, very fun.
yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
she does.
I do.
I don't dislike it. There's not a lot of there. It's kind of like potatoes without the flavor.
No.
A little bit, you know. I mean, she cooked it up with corn and butter, and it tasted like corn and butter.
Well, there you have it.
Right? I love corn and butter.
Oh, yeah.
Guans. Tree turkeys, we call them. Really noisy, really loud birds. They're fun.
I hope you can hear them. They're fun.
They're not fun when they wake you up in the morning because
No.
they're screaming loud.
So that would be the veggie of the week. We do have loofah plants growing.
Oh my gosh, they're going
probably
great.
about this
Yeah.
tall. We do take you along the growth of a bamboo.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that's fun.
Got a really cool cricket, grasshopper
bug of the week.
kind of bug. Yeah, very colorful, very fun.
And then a green lizard.
Oh yeah, green lizard. That was from our other place, the casita. So got
Yeah.
some fun things. Got
Yeah.
some birds. Got some guys on horseback.
Yes.
Not a lot of video, but it's fun. If we're distracted, we're watching the hummingbirds out here. They're fighting with the bees for supremacy of the
Yeah.
feeders.
I don't know many bees right now.
No,
Thank
no.
goodness. So hopefully.
But thanks everybody for coming along on this 2-year and continuing
Wow.
journey.
2-year adventure.
I mean, I don't think either of us could have imagined 2 years ago this is where we would be specifically. After our first trip to Costa Rica, we knew we wanted to move here. And specifically where and specifically what everything was going to look like, I didn't have a clue. And so, yeah, taking you guys through our residency and driver's license and buying properties and looking at renting and, oh yeah, the car and Decra and Marchamo and, just learning everything about this place along with the language. Thank you for coming along and watching and enjoying our silly senses of humor.
It's amazing where we are.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, emotionally, physically, spiritually.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Many changes for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Some good, some ugly. Like life.
Some harder, some more
Yes.
challenging.
Yeah.
Not necessarily ugly, but definitely challenging.
Yeah. Well, retirement is its own challenge, and moving to another country is its own challenge. And you combine those, and there's a lot of new experiences waiting for us.
Yeah.
Waiting for you if you do this. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, seems like there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of what it was. So, stay tuned for the videos.
Well, 2 years, and blah blah, and Laura, and
Yeah. Dog hair and
dog hair, dog here.
just the usual going on around here. Anyway, stay tuned for the videos. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I'm a bit remiss on the comments because I don't have my laptop. So I will work on comments as much as I can, but know that they are important to us,
Yeah.
even if I haven't responded to them. Just a little bit of a hiccup there. So.
Yeah. Tech support.
Right.
Tech support issues.
Yes.
And a slower week as well.
Yeah.
But, well, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
For our second birthday, second anniversary. Rob and LorriMarie have landed in Costa Rica.
The whole thing has come to fruition.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. So, and the view that we have that is behind you is breathtaking.
Wish you were here.
Yeah. It could be. Come visit.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got a bed in the making.
Yes, we do. Probably we'll see.
So don't come before this weekend. Okay?
Right. But we have had such a blast meeting people from
oh my gosh.
our YouTube channel here in Costa Rica. I'd say it's over 10 now. Well over 10, yeah. Some people who've just come through, some people who are thinking about moving, some people who have moved here. So just so fun. But if you are going to be in the Southern Pacific, let us know, please.
Absolutely, yeah. Little Gallo Pinto.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okie dokie, I'll try and get it right this time, the very first time. Thanks again for joining us. Adios.
Ciao.
Okay, so these are some Kanya India plants that Rob cut down. And now what we're doing is taking all the leaves off them so that we can cut them in half or in thirds and stick them back in the ground.
So you can see the pile we've already got.
There it is. So these will be like a living fence. Those are bags of leaves that I'm responsible for getting rid of. And machete in hand. Chop, chop, chop those leaves off. And there's way more leaves than stalks. I can tell you that for sure. So that's what we're doing on this Sunday morning.
All right, bug of the week contender. Very cool little guy. Kind of a cross between a katydid and a grasshopper. Got a very long tail thorax thing, very long antennas. Beautiful green. Beautiful green. Oh, looks like he's cleaning so we can get a better sun. Oh, look at that. There's some color. Look at that guy. Hey, little buddy. Pretty, pretty.
Okay, it's Sunday morning. Rob and I have been working out in the yard for a couple of hours now, or at least it feels like it.
So what's the date?
17th maybe?
September.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Sunday, September 17th.
All right.
And this is what I wanted to show you is the size of this bamboo. So it's relatively new. I don't know when it started, but it is relatively new.
Uh-huh.
And we'll video it in a week or thereabouts.
So this is about 4 foot tall compared to LorriMarie. And the stuff grows very fast. Over here, you can see a small one and 3 big ones. They're more purple. And those 3 purple ones, you can see the tops there. And they have grown about 6 feet in a week.
Okay, good morning. Friday morning. And this is how much our little bamboo has grown in 5 days, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is September 22nd now, Friday. We filmed that Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
At LorriMarie's shoulder. Put your hand where it was.
About right here. So this is in 5 days.
Oh. Ant. She found the ants.
I found the ants. And then there's those over there that Rob took a little video of, and they've grown about, what, 6 feet?
Oh my gosh, it looks like it. It's hard to tell. Let's see if I can get a little closer. These purplish ones are the new ones. And you can see the end is there, whereas the other ones keep going. But you can't see from here, but they grew about 6 feet in a week. And this little guy here, he hasn't. I don't know why. He's the run to the litter. Amazing bamboo.
This is the chayote with garlic and onion. Smells great. Francisco said add some corn to it. I'm going to taste it and see if this is anything that Rob would like. He's not much of a squash man, and that's what this is acting like. So I'll give it a taste and see if it's corn-worthy. Okay, corn-worthy. And everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. So I'll put this aside for dinner tonight. Yum, 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 yum. Smells great.
Alright. Playing at the casita right now, and I just noticed this cute guy. He's just out here sunning himself, well, getting some shade, but he's just exactly the color of the palm. So not too big, just a very cute lizard. Lizard of the week. Capuchins are back. And they're vocal today. Got a lovely hawk here. I'm not sure what kind. I'll have to look it up. Looks like it might be a roadside hawk. Hopefully he's gonna get the gophers in our yard. So that is our hummingbird nest. Try not to disturb it or touch it too much. But see if we can see any eggs in there. It's on the cacao tree about.
Good morning. You're going on our morning walk through the food forest. And here's our morning harvest of ruby red grapefruits. Yay!
There's lots more.
Yeah.
We don't eat them all.
There's lots more. And now we're gonna take a peek at the guanabana.
Okay guys, this is our guanabana tree. And the tree is small, but it's got some amazingly large fruit. I mean, look how big these things are. So this guy is just about ready to harvest. And then up here we have another one that is almost as big. It's close too. So what we're doing is we're taking a bag, and the bag goes around and under the fruit. So when the fruit falls, it doesn't roll all the way down the hill. So this was our garden guy Francisco's idea, which was great. So this guy's probably gonna be ready this week. We're trying not to disturb the other ones, but he'll be ready. And then that guy up there will be ready shortly after. All right, we're checking out a new restaurant here in Uvita. And look at it. Hello, LorriMarie.
Do I chow or do I adios?
So what's the name of the restaurant?
I'm looking around.
She has no idea. Really fun art. So it's a Mexican restaurant, if you couldn't tell, and it's called
Gracias.
El Cardon. We each got taco plates.
I got the vegetariano tacos.
And your drink?
Oh, I got limonada con jengibre.
Jengibre, lemonade with ginger. I got some authentic Mexican horchata. And I got some, I think they're shrimp and pork tacos.
Oh, nice.
Right. Bon appetito.